My girlfriend took one sip of her matcha, put it down, and asked, "Is this oat milk?" I smiled. "Yeah, oat milk, like you always get." The entire table around me, all 6 of her closest friends, went dead silent at once. Her best friend Jessica gasped like I'd just confessed to stealing from old ladies. "What's wrong?" I asked, but nobody would even look at me. My girlfriend Jenna set the cup down slowly, and with a shaky voice said, "I think you should go." My jaw dropped in confusion. I'd just driven 20 minutes to get her matcha from the specific cafe she liked, because the one near the restaurant wasn't the same, and now she was telling me to go for getting her order right? "Jenna, what's happening?" She didn't answer, just stared at the matcha like it had personally betrayed her. I turned to Jessica, who I'd known for 2 years, who'd called me the best boyfriend Jenna's ever had at her birthday party last month. "What's happening? Did I do something? Does someone here have some oat milk trauma I don't know about?" But she just looked at me with pity. Actual pity. "You did do something." She looked down. "But I can't tell you what," she whispered. "It's not my place." I put my hands over my head. "What do you mean it's not your place? I got a matcha with oat milk. What on God's green earth am I missing?" That's when Jessica turned away from me. "Your anger is scaring me now, and the fact you somehow still don't know is making me rethink everything. You need to leave." I stared at her, at all her friends, feeling like I was in a bad skit. I got up and walked to my car without another word. On the drive home, I called Jenna repeatedly. She actually answered the 4th try, but the second she did, she said, "I can't even talk to you right now. Don't come to my apartment tonight. I need space," and hung up. I stared at the road ahead of me in disbelief. We'd been together for 2 years. I just told my mom I was going to propose next month, and she was tweaking over a matcha order. The second I got home, I texted her friend Olivia. She was the quietest one in the group, the most reasonable. "Hey, I know this is weird, but something happened at brunch. Jenna won't talk to me. Do you know anything?" 3 dots appeared, disappeared, appeared again. Then, "I'm sorry, but I think it's best if you talk to Jenna about this." I couldn't take it anymore. "She won't talk to me over matcha. Please, Olivia. I'm losing my mind over here." Her response, "Honestly, after what you did, I don't blame her. You should really take a look at yourself." Then she blocked me. I threw my phone across the room in disbelief. This was insane. I got her a matcha. What was I supposed to do? Travel the world, roll out the red carpet, and have some old Japanese dude carry it across the 7 seas for her personally? I needed answers. I drove to her friend Kayla's apartment. She'd been at our housewarming. She'd helped Jenna pick out my Christmas gift. If anyone would give me a straight answer, it was her. I knocked. She opened the door, saw it was me, and tried to slam it shut, but I stuck my foot in the gap. "Dude, tell me what's happening." She looked at me like I was a stranger. "You have some nerve showing up here. I brought her a stupid matcha." I raised my voice. "Why is everyone acting like I ordered the crucifixion?" Her jaw tightened. "You need to leave. And after today, I don't think Jenna's going to want to see you for a while." She closed the door in my face. I drove around for an hour, honking at random cars because I was so angry and confused. Then I remembered someone who might help. Jenna's older sister Rachel. We'd always gotten along, and she was honest to a T. I showed up at her door 15 minutes later. She opened it and her face fell. "Oh no," she said quietly. "They actually did it." I froze. "Did what?" "Rachel, please. What's happening?" She sighed and led me inside. We sat at her kitchen table. "So why am I the equivalent of Ted Bundy for putting oat milk in her matcha?" She sat with her eyes closed for a minute. "It wasn't about the matcha." "Well, yeah, I'd be more worried if it was. So what is it?" Silence. "Rachel, please." She looked at me for a long time. "Jenna made a bet with her friends 3 months ago. About you." The room tilted. "A bet about what?" "About how whipped you are." Her words, not mine. "She bet them that she could treat you however she wanted. Blow up over nothing. Give you the silent treatment for days. And you wouldn't leave. You just keep trying to fix it." I couldn't breathe. The matcha thing was the final test. She was going to flip out over something completely fake and see how far you'd go to win her back. She pulled out her phone, showed me a group chat, screenshots of my texts to Olivia, to Jessica, photos of me sitting in my car outside the restaurant looking confused. Jenna had sent a voice note 30 minutes ago. "I told you guys, he'll never leave." I could do literally anything. 50 laughing emojis underneath. I stared at the screenshots. 2 years. I was going to propose. I thanked Rachel, grabbed a bottle of her wine, drove home, not drunk. Then while drunk, sent everything to Jenna's mom. 24 hours later, Jenna was calling me, screaming she was out of the will because her mom thinks she's a parasite. I hung up and sent a picture of me drinking matcha with oat milk in response.